A year ago, a startup walked onto a stage in San Francisco, held up a small pin-sized device, and the crowd lost their minds. No screen, no app, just AI. You talk to it, it talks back, it knows your calendar, your emails, your life. The internet called it the future of computing. Tech journalists said the smartphone was finally dead, pre-orders flooded in, and then people actually got it and returned it. 80% of them returned it. That device was the Humane AI pin, and it wasn't alone. The Rabbit R1 launched with $20 million in pre-orders before a single real review existed. The Meta smart glasses got a Super Bowl ad. Dozens of AI wearables, AI laptops, AI home devices, all hyped to the moon, most of them quietly forgotten within 6 months. So here's the question nobody is asking out loud. If artificial intelligence is the most powerful technology ever built, why do the gadgets built around it keep flopping? And more importantly, what does that tell us about where AI is actually going? Here's what you need to understand about the moment we're in right now. We are living through the single largest capital deployment in the history of consumer technology. Microsoft has committed over $13 billion to OpenAI. Google has poured billions into Gemini. Amazon dropped $4 billion into Anthropic. Meta is spending tens of billions rebuilding its entire infrastructure around AI. These are not bets. These are existential commitments. And the story the media keeps telling you is simple. AI is coming for everything. Your job, your phone, your car, your doctor. Every week there's a new announcement, a new demo, a new product that's going to change your life. But here's what the hype machine never explains, and this is the thing most people completely miss. There is a massive, fundamental difference between AI as software and AI as hardware. And until the industry figures out that gap, the graveyard of failed AI gadgets is going to keep getting bigger. The general public sees a flashy demo and assumes the product works. Investors see a market opportunity and write checks. And founders see a window, a moment where the word AI on a product description is worth more than years of actual engineering. The result is a wave of devices that are more marketing than machine. So what's actually breaking the system? It's this. The AI gadget industry is being built completely backwards. Every successful consumer technology in history was built around a behavior that already existed. People already listened to music. Apple just gave them a better way to do it. People already made phone calls. The smartphone just collapsed 10 devices into one. But AI gadgets are being built around behaviors that don't exist yet. They're solving problems people don't consciously have, or solving them in ways that require people to completely rewire how they live. And that is a fundamentally different challenge. You're not just selling a product, you're selling a lifestyle change. And lifestyle changes historically take decades, not product cycles. Here's the brutal truth the venture capital world doesn't want to say out loud. The smartphone is not going anywhere. It is, honestly, the most successful piece of consumer technology ever created. It just fits in your pocket, runs every app you need, and now, with AI baked directly into iOS and Android, it does most of what these new gadgets promised, without asking you to carry a second device, learn new behaviors, or pay $400 for the privilege. These AI gadgets aren't just losing to the smartphone. They're losing because the smartphone absorbed their best features before they could even establish themselves. Let me walk you through exactly why this keeps happening, because there is a clear pattern. Take the Humane AI pin. On paper, it sounds brilliant, a wearable AI assistant with a built-in camera, microphone, and laser projector. The pitch was that you'd never need to look at a screen again. But here's what happened in practice. The battery lasted about 2 hours. The laser projector was completely unreadable in daylight. Even basic tasks, like checking the weather or setting a timer, actually took longer than just pulling out your phone. And the cloud-dependent AI meant every response had a 3 to 5 second lag. 3 to 5 seconds sounds small, but in a real conversation, it is honestly an eternity. The engineers at Humane weren't incompetent. They were dealing with physics problems that, honestly, no amount of software engineering can solve yet. Running a real AI model requires enormous compute power. Trying to cram that into a pin-sized device means you're either running a weak model locally or routing every request through the cloud. But cloud routing means latency. And latency, well, it just kills the entire experience. Now look at the Rabbit R1. It's a different device, but honestly, it's got the same fundamental problem. The R1 was built around the idea that AI could learn to operate apps on your behalf, kind of like the way a human would. In theory, you just tell the Rabbit to book you a flight, and it would open the airline app, navigate it, and complete the booking for you. But in practice, well, it barely worked. Real apps update constantly, buttons move, menus change, and the AI just couldn't keep up. But, the deeper issue that both products share is this. They were demoed in controlled environments with cherry-picked use cases and then shipped to a mass market that uses technology in completely unpredictable ways. The gap between a polished demo and real-world performance is exactly where AI gadgets go to die. And the investors and founders? They know this. They just hope the hype cycle buys them enough time before the reviews come out. So what does all of this actually mean for you? Because honestly, this isn't just a story about failed products. This is a roadmap. And if you understand what's happening, you can make smarter decisions, whether you're a consumer, a creator, an entrepreneur, or someone trying to build a career in this space. Stop buying AI hardware in its first generation. I know that sounds obvious, but, well, people keep doing it. The first generation of any genuinely new computing platform is almost always a proof of concept dressed up as a consumer product. Wait for the second or third generation, when the use cases are proven and the hardware actually catches up to the promise. Understand that the real AI revolution right now is happening in software, not hardware. The tools that are genuinely changing workflows in law, medicine, marketing, coding, and design, they're all software running on your existing devices. If you want to get ahead of this wave, go deep on AI software tools in your specific field. That is where the real leverage is right now. And if you're building anything in this space, a product, a business, a personal brand, the Humane AI Pin and the Rabbit R1 are your case studies, not your inspiration. The lesson is simple. Solve a real problem that real people have today and use AI to solve it better than anything else can. Don't build the solution first and then go looking for the problem. The AI gadget graveyard isn't a sign that AI is overhyped in general. It's a sign that we're still in the messy, chaotic middle of a platform shift. The companies that survive this period won't be the ones with the best demos. They'll be the ones that understood human behavior well enough to meet people exactly where they already are. The future of AI isn't a pin on your chest or a rabbit in your pocket. It's invisible infrastructure baked into everything you already use, making it faster, smarter, and more useful without asking anything extra from you. And that future is a lot closer than any of the hyped gadgets would have you believe.